Assalamualaikum and hi. Today our group will present about telecommunication industry for our group project. Our group consists of 5 members, that is Amirul Azri, Ehsan Chin, Ruben Russell, Siti Anorina Shahaza, and me myself Nur Shafika. I am Nur Shafika binti Muhammad Shamizan. My metric number 105731, and I will present about the introduction of telecommunication industry. Malaysia telecommunication industry is a vital sector driving the country economic growth and digital transformation. It has evolved into a dynamic and competitive landscape offering a wide range of services including fixed line, telephony, mobile network, broadband internet, and data communication services. Key players in the market include major telecommunication companies such as Telekom Malaysia, TM, Maxis, Celcom Digi, and U Mobile. These operators invested heavily in infrastructure development to improve coverage, speed, and connectivity.
Next, I will explain about the type and characteristic of market structure for telecommunications industry. Telecommunications industry is an oligopoly market structure. An oligopoly is a market structure characterized by a small number of firms that dominate an industry. An oligopoly only has a handful of large firms controlling the majority of market structure. There are five characteristics of oligopoly market structure. The first one is firm interdependence. The market shares for CelcomDigi, Umobile, and Maxis are a few of the key players, and one company's activities affect the others directly. For example, Maxis develops a new unlimited data plan or changes its pricing strategy, then firms such as CelcomDigi and Umobile are forced to take action to maintain their market position. More so, this interdependence points to the innate strategic nature of decision making in the industry as companies have to act and react to their competitors all the time. The second one is product differentiation. These companies provide services or products that have new or unique features for their client. For example, CelcomDigi positions itself as the provider with the most competitive and dependable network, suggesting to those customers whose first priority is connectivity. Branding and loyalty programs are also essential in remaining competitive in the market. The third characteristic is high barrier to entry. For example, the construction and maintenance of infrastructure such as cell towers, fiber networks, and 5G services entails making large capital investments. In addition, spectrum licenses, which are issued by the Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission, are expensive and in short supply and therefore serve as yet another barrier to new entrants. Next is uncertainty. Firms may have complete information on their own operations but lack a clear understanding of the strategies implemented by their competitors, thereby fostering uncertainty. To illustrate, there are many times when businesses will seek to estimate the period and amount of investment made towards the deployment of 5G by their competitors as well as any associated marketing campaigns. And the last one is price setting behavior. When a dominant player like CelcomDigi changes their prices for data plans, the others will usually follow to maintain the competitive equilibrium. Yet competitive action is manifested in how prices for unlimited data plans or roaming charges have converged over time.
2.1 Price behavior of telecommunication industry. Price behavior refers to how price for goods or services fluctuate over time in response to numerous internal and external influences. It shows the price dynamic of the particular market of industry as influenced by demand, supply, competition, cost, and regulatory rules. Price behavior is an important part of understanding market economics since it influences consumers' purchasing decision, producer tactics, and overall market equilibrium. To visualize price behavior, we can use the graph showing the average price of telecommunication services over time, highlighting major events like technological shift or regulatory changes. Figure 1.0. The graph is shows the detailed price behavior in telecommunication industry between 2010 to 2025. Here's the explanations. In 2012, it happens increases competitions, which mean it's beginning of price wars leading to a noticeable price decline. In 2016, which is during the year of 4G's adoption peaks, where efficiencies from widespread 4G's adoption caused further price reductions. Furthermore, in 2020, which is 5G's launch for the first time, a temporary stabilization or increase in prices as premium service were introduced. Furthermore, in 2020, regulatory cap, which government intervention to stabilize and cap prices, maintaining affordability. Here is the further explanation. First, general trend downward slope. Prices have consistently decreased from the year 2010 to 2025. This reflects technological advances which will reduce service delivery costs. For example, upgrading from 3G to 4G and then to 5G. Second will be increase in competition. As more telecom carriers enter the market, prices will become more competitive. Third, economics of scale, which will make larger clients bases result in lower per unit expenses. And lastly, shaded region. This means visually highlights the downward trend demonstrating a gradual decrease in average telecom prices. The second would be key events and their impact. First, in year 2012, increased competition, which means price war began. As competition increased, telecoms provider began to undercut each other, resulting in huge price cut. As a result, the price curve fell sharply. In 2016, 4G adoption peaks, which tech efficiency improved. The broad use of 4G networks improved service efficiency while lowering operational expenses. Moreover, provider passes on these savings to customers, extending the declining trend. As a result, prices have declined more smoothly since 2016. Furthermore, in year 2020, which will be the first year of 5G launch, which means premium pricing introduced, the launch of 5G result in premium pricing for early adopters. As a result, price stabilized or increased little throughout this time period, as indicated by a small flattening of the curve. And lastly, in year 2022, regulatory cap, which means price stabilization, regulatory organization place cap to ensure affordability and prevent monopolistic behavior. As a result, price fell and stabilized more slowly in following years with a softer slope.
Okay, my name is Ruben Russell and my metric number is 106133. Now I'm going to talk about point 2.2, which is the social cost of the telecommunication industry. The social costs of the telecommunication industry are all the costs society has to bear because of the industry's activities. These include costs directly paid by companies, which is the private costs, and other costs not directly paid, such as damage to the environment or public health, which is the external costs. Okay, as you can see from the graph for social costs against private costs in the telecommunication industry, the gap between the MPC and MSC lines shows the external costs that are not considered in private decision making. Regulating the industry to align with the socially optimal point can help reduce these costs. Okay, so the next slide is about the negative effects of telecommunication industry. The telecommunication industry has brought many benefits to our lives, from allowing us to stay in touch with our loved ones to providing us with a lot of useful information. However, it can also give us some negative effects. There are several studies that state that electromagnetic radiation emitted from our device or the nearby cell tower may be a factor in health problems such as headaches, nausea, or more serious illness. For example, the World Health Organization has done a study that shows that the use of smartphones can cause brain tumors. Although the matter is still not certain, it is enough to make people more cautious. Next, the telecommunication infrastructures has had a negative impact on the environment. This is because the construction of cell towers and connecting cables will cause deforestation. This can disturb the wildlife habitats. For example, the installation of communication towers in rural areas can disturb the local ecosystem. And this will not only threatens the wildlife but also impacts the climate change. So we should find an eco-friendly ways to expand our telecommunication networks. Okay. Next, in the urban area, we can enjoy a high-speed internet that makes our daily life easier. However, in rural areas, it is very difficult to get a good internet connection, and this will make it difficult for some students to attend their online classes or for people to access remote work opportunities. For example, students who live in remote villages may face significant challenges to participate in their online class due to poor internet connectivity. So it requires a lot of investment to fix this gap to ensure, regardless of where they live, they can access the good internet connection. So, in conclusion, these challenges remind us that even though we benefit a lot from the telecommunication advancement, it is still important for us to address the associated social costs. So, by taking steps to ensure safety, to protect the environment, and to overcome the disparities, we can enjoy the benefits of telecommunication in a way that is fair and sustainable for everyone.
Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Amrul Azri bin Harun and my matrix number is 103296. Now, I would like to highlight the significant impact of government policy on the growth of Malaysia telecommunication industry. For the first point is infrastructure development. Over the year, Malaysia has made remarkable progress in developing its telecommunication infrastructure. This is evidenced by the substantial increase in broadband penetration, which is rose from 25% in 2006 to 66.6% in 2013. Additionally, the expansion of 4G mobile network has reached 96.9% availability in populous regions. These advancements have greatly enhanced connectivity and accessibility for Malaysia citizens. Then, for the second point is my digital blueprint. The Malaysia Digital Economy Blueprint, known as My Digital, has been a pivotal force in accelerating the digital transformation of various sectors. A key component of the blueprint is the cloud-first strategy, which aims to position Malaysia as a regional data hub. By emphasizing the adoption of cloud computing technology, My Digital and enhance operational efficiency, productivity, and innovation across industry. For the third point is job creation. The digital transformation driven by My Digital has also led to the creation of new job opportunities. Roles such as data scientist, network specialist, and mobile application developer have emerged, contributing to the development of a highly skilled and tech-savvy workforce. Then, the other point is infrastructure sharing. The practice of sharing infrastructure within the telecommunication industry offers significant advantage. It reduces costs, improves service quality, and accelerates the deployment of network infrastructure. This approach is particularly beneficial in undeserved areas, ensuring that more Malaysians have access to digital service. Lastly, 5G deployment. In 2020, the Malaysian government announced plans for the deployment of 5G technology, with the goal of covering major metropolitan areas by 2022. The establishment of a single wholesale 5G network managed by Digital Nasional Berhad (DNB) aims to reduce infrastructure duplication and enhance cost efficiency for both telecom operator and consumer. In conclusion, the proactive policies and initiatives undertaken by the Malaysian government have significantly contributed to the growth and development of the telecommunication industry. These efforts have not only improved connectivity and service quality but also positioned Malaysia as a competitive player in the global digital economy. That's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, telecommunication drive economic growth by enabling communication, fostering innovation, and supporting the digital economy. The expansion of mobile networks, particularly in developing countries, has dramatically increased access to information, communication, and financial services, boosting productivity and income levels. However, challenges such as capital intensity, regulatory issues, the digital divide, and cybersecurity threats must be addressed to ensure that the full economic potential of the telecommunications sector is realized. As technology continues to evolve, the role of telecom companies in shaping the economy will only grow more significant with advancements like 5G and cloud computing unlocking new economic opportunities. The telecommunication industry is often classified as an oligopoly given its characteristic of limited competition, high barriers to entry, and a small number of dominant players. That's all from me. Thank you.